So I say, well, how can I now be entrapped in a life where my value system is over material than people? You know? So it comes to that same critical point of self-awareness. And even after I was Rastafari, for years, I'm in a business, and then some Caucasian people came in, and I'm the business owner. And I had that same experience of watching myself deal with the Caucasian people, not like my people, but better than how I would deal with someone that looks like me. Then I check, well, man, I'm Rastafari, and I still have that type of mentality within my physical structure that somebody else is better than who I am and what I represent. So that was another point whereby I see, well, many of us, we are conscious, but through epigenetics and hundreds of years of programming and genetic manipulation, right, these things there are embedded in our DNA. You know, even the lack of self-love, as you said a while ago, that capacity to be able to critically and honestly examine what your position is, even when you think that you're enlightened. That's when I decided to say, well, I'm going to make a deliberate attempt to treat everyone the same. No. At that point in time in my life is to treat black people the same as I treat anybody else. So treat my brother. You know, treat everyone that looks like me the same. Everyone that looks like me the same. And better than. Right? To the point where, in that evolution, at where I am right now, that it's at the point where you understand, well, the great diversity of humanity. So, I mean, some people have never seen a Carib, you know, an Arak or Taino. You know, there are people who were killed through genocide, you know. There are that possess very unique and peculiar features that you'd never see again. They were wiped off. So your eyes, your optic nerve, your brain have been deprived of this stimulation, just observing, you know, a particular, you know, diversity, a unique human creation, right? So the Chinese, the Indian, the Mongol, you know, the African man, the one coming from Ethiopia, from Kenya, to the one from Ghana and Nigeria, you know, you have a plethora of different characteristics of human forms that you could look upon and you could appreciate, love it as a unique part of God's creation, right? Then you see man's diversity and the differences is the strength that man actually possesses, right? And it is also critical. That's why when a Chinese marries a Chinese, he's doing himself a favor. And also he's doing the world a favor by just maintaining
that uniqueness.
The uniqueness, the phenotype of the Chinese. So there's nothing grudgeful or hateful about that. The man that wants to maintain that the beauty of the Chinese, that the Chinese could be a specimen within creation. You know, the Mongol, the Caucasian man, you know, and the Ethiopian people, and the unique nature and the features, that they could have this value system whereby they maintain that because it is unique.
Fire, you know, when I say that, that makes sense now, because we live in a uniform society and they want to make everything uniform. And it seems like that's why they pushing this interracial thing. If you really look at it from a sense, because they want a uniform society. They don't want people to have that uniqueness. in any aspect of their life.
Well, but you see, at the end of the day, then the dominant gene what would happen is that the dominant gene would prevail.
That's where the thing gonna backfire. That's why.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's backfire. It'll just evolve.